Vote to support or not support Envision Laie. So I still think that we should be having a discussion with Turtle Bay with this process for more than one reason.
Is there an amendment to the motion on the floor? Barring none, are we prepared to vote on the motion currently on the floor? Okay. It stands. The motion on the floor is to support KSCP and Envision Laie. Let's go down the road. We're taking a vote now. Aye to support or nay to not support the motion on the floor.
Vote against.
Nay.
Nay.
T.D. Letts.
Nay.
Nay. Kent Falamoana.
I defer.
That's no vote.
Oh, no.
You abstain.
No, that means I'll wait for later. Okay?
You have to vote.
There's nothing on the floor to defer to later, Kent.
I'll-
Yea, nay, or
I'll
abstain?
abstain.
Kent abstain. Okay. Carrie, Moy, aye.
Yes.
Bert.
Nay.
Kella.
Yes.
Hans.
Yes.
Norman.
Yes.
Larry.
Yes.
Moore. Yes. The motion carries.
Oh.
Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, Perla, Kella.
6 ayes, I have, 3 nays, and 1 abstention, for a total of 10 people on this board tonight. Is that what you have, Madam Secretary?
I have that.
President Wheelwright, I accuse you of being
Hey,
racist.
wait.
Stop.
We're not
Don.
And the poor.
Don,
Hey, never
please.
mind, I'm a racist.
Give us 5 minutes.
You're a racist,
Huh?
you're an example of the grandmaster, the Ku Klux Klan,
Dee
Ku Klux
Don.
Klan,
I have
and
a-
all of you people in the blue shirt are all members of the Ku Klux Klan. Your
Point of
behavior
order.
is like
Point
that.
of procedure.
Never mind, this is a funny.
I believe that by the city prior ruling on us, we are not allowed to take a position on anything that's in litigation. Turtle Bay is in litigation. We have taken a position supporting Turtle Bay with this motion. So I think we may have a problem with the motion.
Okay, I can go ahead and clarify, but I did, in fact, I'll read you an email that I was in fact in touch with Brian Mick specifically on this. And what he said was, as long as this has been heard by the city and it is in the process, that we can take a motion.
Even though part of it is in litigation, did you
Well,
ask him that
I
part?
did not ask the litigation.
We gotta clarify, that's why I'm saying we should clarify that just so we know we're on solid ground.
Okay, so let's.
Because the suit has just been, the suit was filed last week against Turtle Bay.
We're all subject to suit ourselves.
We,
And that's true too.
we use the same logic with the Kukuna community, the plantation
I understand
folks.
you're in litigation, I absolutely understand, I did not know.
I just want to
that
get the
They are in
clarification.
Okay, right, so, say if they come back and say we cannot vote on the Turtle Bay. LCA isn't in a lawsuit right now, and if somebody runs out and files one, do we amend this to go ahead and support what we can support? Or take a second?
If we get an opinion that the vote tonight is not good because there's a lawsuit, then yes, we would have to look at another motion at a later date.
Another motion, and just do the Laie portion. I would get that, you know what, fortunately, let me make my phone call. I just have
Just charge the highest person you see. Oh, my knee.
Shots,
If we took a vote on this, how can we take a position when we've been told in other instances where once somebody's in litigation, we cannot? What came from, and Dee and Creighton was there, what was told to us is we can in fact take a position on this. The problem stems if you take a position one way or the other. However, as individuals, you can still do that. So as I'm getting through this, Dee, you wanna? All he said was the vote stands. However, because we took a procedural break, there's a member of the board that would like to change his position. Kent?
I'd like to clarify my position. In light of the fact that I am the one who sponsors the agriculture bill, resolution to preserve agricultural lands, I don't like to talk out of two sides of my head. So since that was already on record, I am going to change my vote to a no vote.
Long story short, Kent votes no, and the tally now is, Dee, please?
6, 4, 4 against.
6 to support LCA and KSP and Envision Laie, and 4
6 to 4.
and 4 against. With that said, gang, this meeting is adjourned.
Wait a minute. Oh,
What?
that's still too quick, too quick on the draw. You need to just say it was a recess and reconvene.
I did.
No, I mean just now, because we're not.
I did.
She did.
Just go.
Are we back in session?
Yeah, yes, before I spoke, I
Okay,
reconvened the meeting.
there is also an issue about notification that did not go out. If you have a regular meeting as well as a special meeting. This is not a special meeting. This is a special
No,
meeting.
it is not, Ken.
That's what we were told.
Kent, it is not, and let's go back to the meeting, okay? Let's get the procedurals down. I specifically said 3 to 4 times that this was a continuance. Because it was a continuance, the parameters, the scope, the plan does not call for a meeting, a 7-day notice, as long as we gave the date, time, and place
60
at that last meeting. There is no requirement because it's a continuation and not a new meeting. We had that discussion.
Verla, I know you had that discussion, but I think you should apologize to some people in the audience who got a notice from the neighborhood commission saying the December meeting was canceled. And they were confused that it might be tonight's meeting that was canceled, because it just said December. So I think we do owe the public an apology.
With that explanation, absolutely. As we explained November 14th, this meeting was going to be continued. This is not another, we are actually in recess for December. But because we continued the meeting to December 9th, and we gave the date, time, and place there was no reason to put out a new agenda. There was no reason, in accordance with the neighborhood board plan, there was no reason for, it wasn't a special meeting that we just picked up on the agenda as it was. That's why when we closed, all discussions was with the board, testimonies had stopped, we picked up on the agenda. So, and I did jump, because we do still have announcements. Is that enough clarification, Ken?
Yeah, I just got, a
I'm
couple
sorry.
of people.
Yeah,
were
I don't know
confused.
because I didn't receive that, I didn't know.
It just came today.
Okay, then I didn't open my mail. So our apologies to the community for misunderstanding those things we don't control. Ken.
Since we are in continuation of the last board meeting,
Yes.
and as you, between private communications between you and I would like to at least say something about our discussion. I requested to you
Yes.
that windmill developer that's proposing this project in Kahuku be added to the January agenda.
Yes.
And I need to get that out now while the folks are still here, because it didn't happen the last time I tried to do that. They cut us off on Olelo after 3 hours. So nobody got that information online or live.
And let me add a point of clarification. The invitation did go out to the new board members. What came back is they would like to meet with the community association. They specifically said Laie and asked for that meeting, which I forwarded to Pane. I did that yesterday. They wanted to meet with them first before they appeared before a January meeting.
Who?
Mike cut.
That project is in Kahuku. They've already met in Kahuku.
I understand, Ken, but as I explained to you, as I explained, we can only invite people to come before this advisory board. We have no power to mandate, so we have to be nice. I asked, we're going to try to get them into LCA in time, otherwise there is a place card holder for them for the January meeting. It absolutely is what we can do.
There is also another item that I would like to add to the agenda, and I can do that later. It is windmill related with my permitted interaction groups. Okay, but that be just between communications with us before the agenda comes out.
That's fine, but they are on the tentative agenda to draft as we speak.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
You're welcome, Ken. Is there anybody else? So you can't be civil.
I move that this November meeting be adjourned.
A motion to adjourn. Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition? Meeting is adjourned.
See you.
Marvin and I are here tonight. We're against this board's decision because they were not representing the community associations. Haula has 3 members, whatever it is, on this board, and their community association voted a resolution against supporting Bill 47, which is this HRI development and the Turtle Bay development. All their communities, the preponderance of the communities, associations in olauloa were against it, have made resolutions against it. That is starting with Cabela Bay, Sunset Beach actually too, Haula, Punaluu, Ka'ava, and also Waihole Waikani, and all the neighborhood boards, Kahaluu Neighborhood Board, the North Shore Neighborhood Board, even the Manoa Neighborhood Board have made resolutions against Bill 47 being passed, including the HRI development that Laie here has supported. These people are not representing the community associations that they were supposed to on this board meeting.